Hi, in this video, we're going to show how to use the Uleska system to take educational information about how to fix cyber issues and give it directly to developers when they need it. To fix issues quickly, you've got to get code examples of fixes in the language that the developer is using to the dev. You also got to get the corporate policies or specifics or any links to training courses or platforms that you have, again, to the developer whenever they're dealing with the issue. So the best way to do that is to wrap it inside the issue that's being raised as a recommendation. And here we're going to show how to do this. So let's take an example of how to do this inside the Uleska platform. We're going to take a single application and we're going to have a single test being run through that. So here we have an issue that's been raised on this system about no SSL or TLS being applied in the application. Now, the tool that finds this, called SSLize from Kali, comes out with a recommendation that describes how to fix the issue and what it is, but not really enough there for an organization or developer to be able to go out and directly apply the fix. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our configuration and we're going to add an educational advisory. These advisories are added based on ASVS categories from the OWASP Application Security Verification Standard list of categories. We search up TLS, come out with the category we want, which is TLS used for call client connectivity. And now what we can do is we can add in HTML markup text, which will be appended to every issue raised from any tool on any project specific to this category. We'll take some text that we prepared earlier and we get a preview of it. So we can see about the issue, we can have some background information here about the type of issue it is and some advice from OWASP. We can have specific code on how to fix this in the languages or the frameworks that we're using. So this example organization is using Apache and we have the code to apply the new certificates. We have organization or corporate specific information on how to order certificates internally, including things like policies where a project will not be allowed to go live without certificates, and the team and information to contact to be able to get an internal certificate for this app. We can even include links and other information to other training sites and platforms that you already have. So if we save this educational advisory into the system, what we could do is go back to our project and we can rerun the testing on that security pipeline for the dynamic check. This time, as the Uleska platform is invoking that testing tool, running it and bringing the information back into the centralized repository, it's going to replace the advisory text, the recommendation text, with the ones we just specified. Now that test pipeline is finished, if we look at the results and the single issue has been raised, we can see that instead of the standard tool recommendation, we have our advisory as we specified in the previous configuration, with our background from OWASP, our specifics on how to add TLS certificates on the Apache, our projects and corporate information and training information. And this could be any marked up text that you wish to add, which allows you to specify all these communications straight into the developers. So as you add and update new advisories, as the issues are added into the Uleska system, they're updated with the latest advice you have for the developers. Those issues are then come out of the Uleska platform and get put as tickets into Jira or whatever developer system you have. They'll be accessed over the API and portals if you're hooked into the Uleska system that way, or the PDF reports that are generated from all the various tools include these recommendations on how to fix. In this way then, no matter what tool you're using, from the most expensive commercial tool to the smallest custom script you've created, these advisories are added in, they're given straight to the developers when they find it, regardless of what project they're working on and what tool they're using. This helps you scale this communication across all the various security issues you can have straight into the development organizations.